Last week, an Austin firefighter appeared before the Texas Division of Workers' Compensation. She had appealed the City of Austin's decision to deny her workers' comp claim. AFD Lieutenant Suzanne LaFollette has stage 4 terminal cancer. That hearing comes as new state data shows insurers across Texas are denying fewer firefighter cancer claims overall. According to the Texas Department of Insurance, denial rates averaged about 19% from 2021 through 2025, but that dropped to around 6% in both 2024 and 2025. At the same time, the number of claims has increased, rising from just 54 in 2018 to around 90 to 95 claims in both 2024 and 2025. So joining us this afternoon to help break down those numbers is John Riddle. He is the president of the Texas State Association of Firefighters. John, welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, what do you really think is contributing to that pretty significant drop?
I think the biggest reason for that significant drop is the legislative efforts that we have had over the last 10 years or so. We've done a lot of work with the state legislature to change those laws, and so I think that's probably the biggest effort that we have made that have caused those decreases.
I want to circle back to that in just a moment, but also ask you about the data showing that more cancer claims are being filed each year. What do you think that reflects specifically?
Well, I think it probably mostly reflects the exposure that we have as firefighters on the job. Our cancer claims within the firefighters are up, and that just, I guess, well, I would say it bears witness to what we are exposed to on the job on a daily basis.
Now, I want to read a portion of a statement that you sent out a little bit earlier talking about all of this, and it read in part here, quote, "Our work with dedicated legislators and their staffs is producing measurable results, but the coverage must still be further improved for cancer coverage, but also for other line-of-duty injuries." John, what other problems do you see out there?
Well, there's other issues as far as workers' comp issues with PTS issues, mental health issues. There's, just normal job-related injuries. There's a number of issues with the workers' comp process that we still have to address.
You know, as we head into another year, when a regular legislative session will begin again here in Texas, is there a particular message that you and the other members of the association are trying to send to lawmakers moving forward? What does that work look like?
Well, going forward, in terms of cancer presumption, for example, there's still a number of cancers that we believe are job related that aren't part of our current presumptive law. So we are working with different groups, UT Health and some others, on different studies that are being conducted on firefighter cancers, and that is an effort to add to that presumptive list that are presumed cancers that we contract on the job. So that's probably the biggest thing that we're going to be working on going forward in this next session, and we'll see how that goes. But I think the studies are going to help a great deal with our state legislators in improving and increasing those number of cancers on our presumptive list.
Well, John Riddle, we again appreciate you joining here our show. He is the president of the Texas State Association of Firefighters. Thanks again for being with us, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you.